Hey winners, Kevin Ward here at YesMasters.com. How would you like to make a quantum leap in achieving more goals this year? I want to talk to you today about accomplishing goals and the steps that you need to take to be more consistent in accomplishing the goals that you have set. Because one of the things that I see agents doing a lot of times, and people in general doing in terms of setting goals for themselves, is they set goals for things that should not be a goal. They set goals for things that should be a commitment. Let me just kind of give you a quick example. For example, let's say you're a real estate agent and you have a listing appointment. Now, is it a goal to show up for the listing appointment, or is it a commitment to show up for the listing appointment? And the answer is, that's a commitment. It's not a goal. It's not like I'm going to try my best to show up for the appointment. No, the goal is to get the listing appointment. The commitment is, I am going to show up, period, end of story. And what I see in a lot of agents as they plan their business out, and a lot of people in general in planning success and wanting to achieve their goals, is they get confused between what is a commitment and what are goals. So I want to talk to you about that today, about in achieving your goals. There are two elements if you want to achieve at a higher level, and if you really want to have a quantum breakthrough in your ability to achieve more goals this year, you need to understand a clear distinction. Number one is you need to understand, what are my commitments? My commitments are the things that I am going to do no matter what. I commit to do them, and I have full control over whether or not I'm going to make them happen. And what we're talking about here are, what are the actions that you are committed to taking? If you have a listing appointment and you are committed to showing up for it, you see, showing up for a listing appointment is an action. It's a definable, controllable action that you know you can accomplish, that you can do. It's not like, I hope I can show up. That's a commitment, not a goal. I am showing up for the listing appointment. Now, that's your commitments, and it's very important to distinguish commitments from the second category, which are your goals. Your goals are the things I want to accomplish, and I'm going to take specific actions to accomplish the goals, but I don't have absolute control over the actual outcome. So while commitments focus on your actions, your goals focus on the results that you want to achieve. Now, do you understand the difference? This is so powerful and so important that you understand it. When you're creating a business plan, the reality is a business plan has two parts to it. Number one, it has your goals. What do you want to accomplish this year? And number two, it has an action plan. And your action plan are the clearly definable actions that you can control, that are commitments you must make if you want to accomplish your goals. So, for example, in scheduling, what would be the difference between a commitment and a goal? Well, a commitment would be, for example, my commitment is, if your commitment is to prospect for 3 hours a day. Okay, 3 hours a day of prospecting is not a goal. 3 hours a day of prospecting is a commitment. Now, if you set 3 hours a day of prospecting as a goal, guess what you just did? Well, the very nature, by very definition, a goal is a target of something I want to accomplish, but it implies the possibility that you won't accomplish it, that you won't achieve it. If it's a no-brainer, it's not a goal. If it's something that's automatic or that you can commit to and just do it, it's not a goal. My goal is to eat less. My goal is to work out 5 days a week. Well, what if you took your goal of working out 5 days a week and made it a commitment? Then I just schedule it, and I'm going to work out 5 days a week. If you make it a commitment rather than a goal, it changes the whole dynamic of it. See, if your goal is to have a beach body, okay, let's just say that's your goal, is to have a beach body. What can you control? You can control what you eat. You can control how you exercise. You may or may not be able to control, if you want to be taller, you probably can't control that. Okay, if you want to have a six-pack abs, that's a goal that is a result of commitments that you make to take specific actions, and the six-pack abs is the result that you're going for. How long it's going to take, you may or may not know, because not everybody's body responds the same way to everything and so forth. So you can't say, okay, I'm going to work out 5 days a week, and in 2 weeks I'm going to have six-pack abs. Okay, to have six-pack abs in 2 weeks, that would be a goal. It would not be a commitment. Does that make sense? Now, you may be committed to achieving your goals, but the way you're committed to it is by taking specific actions to achieve your goals. And so when you're doing your planning, your business planning, understand, if I treat 3 hours a day of prospecting or whatever your commitment is, if you commit that as a commitment and say, I schedule it, I'm going to take this action every day no matter what. And my goal is that by doing this action, by this commitment, my goal is to sell 100 homes in 2013. Now that's a goal, because what you cannot do in a goal is you can't 100% control the outcome. You can't control the results. I don't know if I prospect any 3 hours in a day, I can't control if I'm actually going to get 1 appointment, 2 appointments, 3 appointments. I cannot control the result, the outcome. What I can control is the commitment to take action every single day. So when you're planning out, when you're setting goals, or when you're making a business plan, you're planning the week, whatever it is, understand the difference between your commitments that you can absolutely control and you must keep, and your goals, which are the things that you hope to have as results if you take the actions that you're committed to taking every day. You see, the opportunities are out there. The key is to embrace your life, embrace your future, engage opportunity, expect yes, and play to win every single day.